Alright, today I will be demonstrating how to catch somebody in a lie. So first off, we have all been lied to at least once in our life, with some lies being big and other lies being pretty small. However, we don't always know when somebody's being untruthful when they are speaking to you. Now, in doing so, there are actually some key signs that can indicate when somebody's lying. And the reason this is important to you guys is because majority of you guys don't like being lied to, at least I would hope. So today I'll show you guys some of the key indicators that will show when somebody's lying. First, starting with their eye contact, then their movement throughout when they're having a conversation with you, and finally how they speak to you. So first, we're going to start with struggling to maintain the initial eye contact. First off, when somebody's having a conversation with you, eye contact is one of the most important things you get taught, whether it's in school, anywhere. You always want to have direct eye contact with somebody. Now, when somebody's lying, they get stressed out, they have issues talking with you. In doing so, they'll start looking away. And they won't be able to maintain eye contact with you, but you can maintain eye contact with them. By doing that, in a way, you kind of scare them, and it'll make them stumble a little bit, which we'll get more into a little bit later. Now, if they do just continue to struggle to keep it, then you know that they're ultimately lying to you. So now that you know a little bit more about how to maintain the eye contact, we're going to talk about how they start to fidget mid-conversation. Now, fidgeting is actually a key indicator that somebody's lying to you, and when they do fidget, whether it be tap their foot, squeeze their hand, twirl their hair, whatever, it usually means that they're trying to relieve stress and they're trying to take their mind off of whatever they're doing, whatever they may be saying. So, remain still as they fidget, and also glance at when they are fidgeting. So if they're fidgeting with their hand, stare at their hand. Make it known that you are actually watching them and that you are noticing they're struggling, and in doing so, it intimidates them in a way where they will either break or it'll get easier and easier to tell they're lying. So by remaining still, you're also going to prove that you're not as gullible, which a lot of people tend to struggle with. They normally will just let people walk all over them and lie and never say anything, but sometimes people will break when you do this. And now that you know a little bit more about what the movement is like and how people will fidget during their conversation, we're going to talk about how somebody will talk to you when your conversation is ending. Now, typically when somebody is lying, they're going to drag out their sentences, they're going to drag out their conversation with you to prove their point, even if their point is not factual and is extremely invalid. So what you want to do is when somebody's talking to you, listen to them, make sure that you are making it known that what they are saying, you are understanding. By doing that, they are going to feel intimidated yet again. They're going to realize that you know what they're talking about, and they are not going to be able to keep that conversation with you as much. Now, today I did overall cover how to see all of the indicators on how to notice when somebody is lying and what to look out for. Now, for my visual aid, I printed out some of the different people that get lied to. So 75% of people get lied to at least once within the day, and 90% of people by the age of 4 will understand what lying is actually about. 73% of people that lie is your sibling. 86% of people that lie are parents, whether that's training your kids, teaching them at a young age. 75% can be friends or individuals that you are aware of. 69% is your spouses. 90% is actually online dating websites, and 13% is doctors. Oftentimes people will lie to their doctors about something that they're going through or something that they have done to get themselves out of a certain situation. So overall, like I said, I talked about some of the key indicators you can look for when somebody is lying and how to tell when they are, starting with their initial eye contact, when they start to fidget mid-conversation, and then finally when they are having trouble with their speech. Now, again, this is important to you, and overall, we don't like being lied to at all, and in the long run, this could really save you, whether it's a small lie or a really big lie.